Hey, what's up you guys, it's Connor, and today I'm going to be doing a very quick bookish unboxing for you all. I was contacted by Torcom and Quarterly, and they offered to send me some of their stuff to unbox and show you guys, so that's what I'm going to be doing today. First, we're going to be doing the Quarterly box. This is a quarterly subscription service, so instead of getting sent a box every month, you get sent one every 3 months. The box starts off at $50, and they do ship worldwide, so that's pretty cool, people that don't live in the US or Canada. And the cool thing about this box is that it's put together by an author, and so you get the author's new release and then 2 other books that impacted them in some way. Then it also has a bunch of other goodies that are inside, and the author explains why they're picked. The book you get from the author, I'm pretty sure there's personal annotations in the book, so we'll see. I'll leave a link down below if you want to check out Quarterly for yourself. They have a couple of different options, like this is the YA box, I believe, and then there's a couple of other types of Quarterly boxes that you can order. So if YA is not your thing, I think they have like adult fiction and stuff like that, so check it out. So when you open it, I did already cut it, but I haven't really looked at it yet. How do you open this? So you open the box. Oh, there it is. Oh my gosh, okay. So this is the literary YA book box, like I said, and this one is put together by Beth Revis, and it has a little picture of her right there. We all have these threads, invisible though they be, that connect us. Oh wow, this is long. All right, so let's find the actual book. So the first book is obviously the book that's going to be by Beth Revis, and that is going to be A World Without You. This one came out pretty recently, and so it follows a guy named Bo that is attending this academy that he thinks is a bunch of super powered people. Like, he thinks he can travel through time. I think this book is something about like what's real, what's not real. I think it's pretty obvious in the book. I've read some reviews on this book that he's very much not in the real world when he's thinking that he's time traveling. Anyway, he ends up falling in love with this girl and she commits suicide, and then he wants to travel in time to try to save her. I've heard some mixed things about this, but I'm hoping to really enjoy it because I really enjoyed Neil Shusterman's Challenger Deep, which is about a guy who has schizophrenia. So I'm thinking this might have some similar themes involved where what's happening in your head, is it real or is it not real? And this is something that Beth Revis talks about in the letter. But she says it also reminds us of what happens inside our minds can be quite real, even if it is, well, not. I'm pretty stoked to get to this, and as it says in the letter, it does have annotations in the book. So she's put some sticky notes, and they're handwritten, which is absolutely fantastic. So they're all throughout the book. You can see that one there. So I'm really excited to read this and see what she is thinking about each scene that she has an annotation for. It also came with a signed book plate, which is absolutely fantastic, so that will be going in there and just awesome. So Beth says in the letter that she wanted to pick other books to accompany her book that had something to do with pushing the idea of what's real and what's in your mind, stuff like that. So the first book is going to be Belzar by Meg Wolitzer. So it follows a girl that is trying to get over the death of her boyfriend. She's 16, and then she starts getting really sucked into this writing journal assignment that she has for one of her classes, and then it starts to question what's real and what's not, and there's some secrets going on. So that sounds pretty interesting as well. It seems like there's a lot of depth involved with these books. So hopefully I'll be getting to this one too. And this was a New York Times best-selling author, Meg Wolitzer. I'll probably prioritize A World Without You more just because I think the annotations is so cool, but I definitely will be reading this one after I read this one. And the second book that Beth chose to accompany her book is going to be The End or Something Like That by Anne D. Ellis. This one follows a girl who her best friend has just died and Emmy decides that she is going to try to contact her dead best friend, so she's really trying hard to contact her best friend. This one apparently is pretty funny, so I think that this one will be a little bit of a lighter read compared to the other two, but this one also touches on what's real, what's not real, as well as love and loss, which is something that other books also talk about. If you guys have heard of either of these 2 books, let me know down below which one I should prioritize after reading A World Without You, because they both sound pretty dang interesting. The next thing that Beth talks about in her letter is the fact that she's included this blank envelope. What this is for is to task you with writing to someone that you love. It doesn't have to be deep or anything like that, but she just wants you to connect to people that you love and to make sure that you have those connections. She talks about how when she was writing this book, it really kind of dipped into her personal life and how Bo reminds her of her brother, and a character named Phoebe, which is Bo's sister, reminded her of herself. Beth's brother suffered from a mental illness as well, and so the character Phoebe very much represents her in her writing, I think, is what I'm getting from the letter. And she talks about how Phoebe isolates herself and everything like that. that. So she included this letter so that you always feel connected to someone else and to write to someone that you love and keep those connections alive. And I forgot to show you guys this. This came with the letter. The letter was inside of this, and it has quotable notables, Emily Dickinson, and it has a bunch of stickers on the back. So I think you can send this in the envelope and have some of these stickers. It says, hello, my name is nobody, I love you, stuff like that. So that is really awesome. I'll definitely be writing that letter and sending it out soon. The next thing in here is going to be this cable photo holder, which is the color red. Apparently that's important because Beau's connection to his deceased girlfriend, I guess, appears red in his mind, and so this represents that. Maybe I'll hang this on the side of my shelf and put some pictures of people I love on it. So that's everything that's going to be in the literary YA box for quarterly. Now I'm going to move on to my second package. But before I do, it says packed with radness in LA, so that's pretty funny. The second box I got is going to be from Torcom. Torcom is connected to Tor, but they publish mainly shorter works of fiction, again, science fiction and fantasy, stuff like that. And so they offered to send me some of their spookier things for the fall season, and I said yes because I love Tor and everything that they publish. And I've heard that Tor.com actually does publish a lot of really good shorter fiction, and I've been trying to get into shorter fiction. So let's just open the box, because that's, you don't care about what I'm doing, you just want to see the books. Ow, I stabbed myself! This is absurd. I need to go get scissors. Okay, so when you open the box, it has some bubble wrap on it, and then it has this little letter that has a spaceship on it. Ah, I ripped it, dang it. It says, hi Connor, happy Halloween, enjoy. They sent this before Halloween, but I'm opening it like a day after Halloween, but I can still read spooky stuff after that. And then it has some contact stuff, so I'm not gonna show you that. Oh wow. So it comes in this black box that has the tissue paper coming out. This is really fancy, guys. Tor.com, stepping it up. So when you open it, I already opened it. When you open it, it has some of their stuff in there. So there's a sticker in there. I'm not really sure what this is. It says Alpha Omega. I don't really know what the sticker is from, but I'm sure I'll find out once I read the stuff that's in this box. So there's two little skull and crossbones stickers that are three-dimensional. And they gave me an eyeball as well. Oh my god, this is so cool. So they gave me two little Tor.com buttons with their logo on it. I think this is a car sticker, I believe. This one matches this sticker, but obviously I can't really show you that because it's supposed to go on a car. When you open it, that's where the color is. And they gave me an octopus tentacle. Alright, now for the books that they sent me. They sent me the Dream Quest of Velit by K.I.J. Kidge? Is that how you say that? I don't know. Johnson. Says it follows a professor who teaches at a prestigious women's college, and then one of the most gifted students elopes with someone from the waking world, and the professor is on a mission to save her student. I'll definitely be reading this one as well. Seems like I can knock this one out fairly quickly. And I hope to do reviews on all of these books. At some point, I'm really far behind on doing book reviews, but I will catch up. The next short fiction thing in here is going to be Hammers on Bone by Cassandra Kaw. I'm so bad at names, I'm sorry. K-H-A-W, whatever that is. So this one follows a guy named John Persons, and he's a private investigator, and then a 10-year-old hires him to murder his stepfather named Mackenzie, and Mackenzie is also a monster. So then John Persons, I think, goes on a mission to kill him. So that's really cool. Again, this is pretty short as well, so I'm able to read these rather quickly. The next one is The Ballad of Black Tom by Victor Laval. So this one follows a guy named Charles Thomas Tester. He goes by Tom, and he's convinced that there is magic in the world, and so he finds this magic, and then he unleashes things that were best left alone. I think all hell breaks loose after that, so again, soon. But this one, I really like the cover as well, so yep. They also sent me Agents of Dreamland by Caitlin R. Kiernan. This is an arc because it doesn't come out until February of 2017, but this one follows a special agent, and he's investigating this event that happened the week previous where some cult was involved, and then aliens, I believe, end up having contact with humans and again, all hell breaks loose. So this one sounds pretty interesting as well. Again, so short, so I will definitely be able to read this one before February and do a review for you guys. And the last thing that Tor.com sent me is going to be Wintertide by Ruthana Imris. This one goes on sale April of 2017, so I have quite a while to be able to read this one and do a review for you guys. So this is probably not on my priority list currently, but I will definitely be reading it before April 2017. So it follows this girl who is the survivor of a concentration camp like environment. Afra and Caleb Marsh are the only two that survived, and now 2 decades after that happened, they have to go back and reclaim their history and life and culture so that they can help the government. So hopefully before April 2017, I'll be doing a review on this. So the sticker that they sent me and the car decal, I believe it's a car decal, I'm not exactly sure, but these go with Wintertide because the university that some secrets were stolen from, the magic stuff that's going on, is the Miskatonic University. So that's where these came from. That's it that I got from Quarterly and from Tor.com. I'll leave links down below if you want to check any of it out. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up, and I will talk to you guys next time.